Carbon is the ultimate ideal interface for anybody who's getting into music production or wants to record a band. Um, Literally, I wouldn't think of anything else other than the Carbon because it has everything in the box. I'm Gustave Miranda. I'm an audio specialist or a pro audio consultant, and I own a company called GNC Professional Media Consultancy, where I design studios. I put together equipment lists from the hobbyist to the professional audio engineer or production house. I've been in this field for 15 plus years. I design studios, I implement them, I install them, commission them, and test them. I also provide training on the systems. I try to find the perfect fit for each and every client that I come into contact with, because it's not a one size fits all. It always involves the goals of the client and what he or she wants to achieve. When I'm putting together an equipment list for a client, there's so many choices now, and one of the advantages of me being where I am in my nature of work, I have access to a lot of the suppliers that I know in the market, and therefore I can provide certain things, or specifically what the client might want. But when it comes to actual professional audio, the standard is Pro Tools HD or Pro Tools Ultimate as it's known now. And therefore one would need to invest in an HDX card or an HD native system. And so the issue with that is, if you have the money, that's great, you can invest in a system like that, but if you don't, then you're pretty much stuck with a native host system. But then one would argue that a host-based system, a native system now is fine compared to 10 years ago, because computers are faster, the audio interfaces are a lot more reliable than they were before. But still, when it comes to Pro Tools, that's the standard, and if you want to get into proper HD recording, into proper, very professional, low latency recording, then you need an HDX system, and literally it was either the high ground or the low ground. But now with the Pro Tools Carbon, you have the middle ground. You can have the best of both worlds. What I like most about Avid Carbon is its build and the preamps that go into it. I'm also a live sound guy, and I've been working with the Avid Venue range of mixing consoles in the recent past, and I've had the pleasure of also knowing the insides of the S6L systems. So what the Avid Pro Tools Carbon have implemented as their preamps are the actual S6L preamps, and these preamps are very musical, very good sounding preamps to use, in a production. So that's one. The build quality of the Pro Tools Carbon, very sleek, very intuitive. The front panel, whatever you need on the front panel is at your fingertips. The TalkBack feature of the Pro Tools Carbon, that's an amazing implementation. And also the fact that it uses AVB as a connection. I don't know any other interface out there that does that. And using AVB is a very smart move. And that being said, we're now getting into things like Dolby Atmos and stuff like that. So what I am kind of missing is the surround feature, but I anticipate that as an upcoming upgrade in the series. One of the exciting things about the Pro Tools Carbon is the way it takes the best of both worlds. As fast as your computer may be, and as much RAM as your computer may have, that's not going to cut it when it comes to low latency recording. It will affect your performance. Or maybe there's another scenario where the female vocalist that you're recording wants to do another take. She's definitely going to have an issue because there will be some sort of latency that's involved, and that is when you need an HDX system. And that is where the Pro Tools Carbon shines, because you can literally just click one of the tracks that you want to record and put that into DSP mode, and that will be in low latency recording mode, and the person will be able to do a recording like as if it was a Pro Tools HD system. So this is a very clever piece of engineering that Avid has incorporated in the Pro Tools Carbon, and really looking forward to working with it now.